What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 7 of the final season of our Superman and Lois watch party. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, as we jump into the 7th episode. We are over the hump, and we only have a few episodes left, with this being episode 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 3 episodes after this one for the final season, and I've loved that they haven't taken any breaks. You know, CW is very notorious for taking frequent breaks throughout their seasons, and I was worried that halfway through the season we get like a 3 or 4 week break and then come back, but it's been great that every episode for this season has dropped week after week. I think keeping up with the tension and the story and the characters in a really nice pace. And so coming off of the heels of episode 6, we've seen some major developments. I would say that episode 6 was actually one of the most exciting episodes that we've seen yet, with a face-off between Lex Luthor and Clark Kent. Not Superman, Clark Kent. And it was definitely one of the most exciting moments, not only of this season, but potentially of this entire series. And so I'm excited to see kind of what Lex's plans are going into episode 7 and close to the finale, and exactly how Clark and the family and everyone will move on from this big drama that was happening over the last 6 episodes. So I'm really excited to share this experience with you guys. If you are watching this over on YouTube, we have the full uncut version available over on my Patreon. I'll put a link to that at the bottom of this video. Would love to have you guys over there and become a part of our community. And if you're seeing this on Patreon, guys, thanks so much for the love and support. It's been a great time sharing the final season with you, and a show that I feel like does not get nearly enough love and appreciation. This genuinely is one of the best CW series out there, and it's the final series of kind of the Arrowverse superhero era on the CW. So it is a big monumental moment, and it's been really great to be able to share that experience with someone. So thank you so much, guys, for the support. Without further ado, I hope you brought the popcorn as we jump into episode 7 of the final season of Superman and Lois.
Excuse me, do you know where Millage Avenue is?
In a big city like that, I could disappear at a moment's notice.
Dude, taking us back to the very first episode. What a throwback.
Another face in the crowd. In Smallville, I was just Clark Kent. Why would anyone suspect otherwise?
Dude, I feel like they just nail the vibe of Superman so well in this show. I mean, the glasses, the shirt rip. Come on now. Come on now.
But then I died. And some people saw something that raised questions about me.
Breaking news out of Metropolis this afternoon.
A 1974 model Helding 562 twin-engine passenger aircraft originating from Milwaukee and en route to Atlanta.
It's like, are you gonna go do something?
I'll be right back.
The glasses rip. I mean, listen, how did no one see that?
Month after failing multiple safety inspections.
Hold on there, Brian. It appears Superman has arrived just in time.
Thanks, Isabel. Once again, Superman arrives to save the day and save countless lives.
Like, how did...
I just went to the parking lot.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, just
That is 1546.
a regular guy. Dude, I love this show.
You have got to be kidding. I missed step 27.
Maybe we can help?
Are they making a crib?
No,
doing
you don't
great,
need
Mom.
help.
This is supposed to be a nice gift for Chrissy and Kai.
Oh, it's for their baby. I forgot they were pregnant.
Okay with you?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Just making some progress on my list.
You mean you're convinced everyone you're not Superman list?
Look, too many people are getting suspicious. Too late. So I'm crossing Denise Holloway off my list, which just leaves 80 Manning and
Coach Gaines.
very important, so we all have to do whatever it takes.
Well,
Yeah, how are you going to convince people what they already kind of know?
Any news on Luther?
He just went back to his old apartment in Metropolis.
He should be. John Henry got notice to talk?
Not yet, but he says it's just a matter of time.
Oh, he'll talk.
Time Luther went this quiet, he created a monster that literally killed you.
Yeah, time is not something you want to give Luther.
You love baseball.
Yeah, no, I know. Just I've never actually played.
Neither is most of.
Okay, ignore my sister. She and your fiance hang out all the time, but what about us?
We already are, aren't we?
Is that Jimmy Olsen?
What better way to do that than by taking back our trophy from those pretentious jerks at the Star? Say, you in?
Jimmy, I'm sorry. I'm really swamped with this intergang story.
Till G say no. Always does.
Damn.
I'm CK.
Listen, lady. He's a busy man.
Intergang story.
Can't join a soft. My dad never wanted me to play sports for obvious reasons, but especially now with.
No matter who you are, you're still allowed to have friends. Not friends all the way in Smallville, friends you can actually hang out with.
It doesn't matter. I'd be cheating.
Then don't cheat. Be terrible. It's not about winning.
Be terrible. Terrible. Well, not terrible. I could. Oh, I could bunt. I could be the bunt guy. I love bunts.
Great.
There you go.
But yes, you still can do it.
Yeah, I can do this. Thanks, babe.
He's like, yeah, I'll just be terrible.
Had a thought. How low are your expectations?
He's like, yeah, I could totally bunt. And it's like he knows. He totally knows that he could knock that thing out of the atmosphere. Watching Clark Kent be normal.
Bottom of the ninth with an epic bunt? What got into you?
First rule of Meteor Legend Ray Coyle's book: if you can't bunt, you can't win.
You're a madman, and I absolutely love it. Be dating the big hero.
Same as always.
You're a lucky lady. Don't you ever forget it.
Yeah, I think we know who the lucky one is.
Hey, you and me, man. This is the start of something great. You hear me?
Oh, you're gonna be trying out for the big leagues.
Is it too much? Should I struck out?
No, it was great. And that smile.
Oh, I've never been part of the team. Just tell me now. Is there anyone else who might know?
This knows.
You told your girlfriend?
Oh.
When she was visiting.
She's known since the 4th?
Well, I had to keep sneaking off to help Mom, and she knew I was lying.
So this is my
Oh, dude, this is bad.
To break up with me.
Then you let her.
Dad, come on.
Don't even start with me. You should know better.
Yeah, I do. Because I lost Sarah for the same reason, and I didn't want John to have
to make.
We can trust Candace.
You can't possibly know that. She's 16. She doesn't even live in Smallville.
Like everyone in this town isn't already telling everyone else.
Dude, this is...
What don't you two get? The secret is everything. It's the only thing that gives...
This life is hardly normal.
But it's the only one we have. So both of you will do everything you can to protect Candace or Timmy or anyone. Is that clear?
I mean, this is the problem when you have teenage sons that now have the weight of the world on their shoulders, you know, having powers. Is like they don't see the bigger picture, you know? I think when Clark finally... Well, Clark kind of grew up with powers. So, I mean, he kind of went through the same thing, but... It cost him everything. I mean, friendships. I mean, Superman's kind of a lonely guy.
See? Jimmy's not even mad.
Yeah, this time.
Well,
Be it next time. I told you, joining this team was a bad idea.
no, it wasn't. And you can't let tomorrow ruin today. Now get out there. Bunt all over that field.
I don't think she still knows what that means.
Dad? We wanted to say we're sorry about Candace, and that we probably should have handled things differently.
Do they actually mean that?
You guys know I'm not trying to make your lives miserable.
Oh, it's the occasion.
We thought there might be reason to celebrate.
Yeah, Lois showed me your... Must be so excited.
Oh, wow. We actually just decided. I didn't have any takers on my grill.
Yeah, nobody wants to invest in media right now, so.
I mean, how much is that girl worth, really?
He left us some money and we want to invest it.
In your new family. So your baby has a nice home to grow up in.
Oh. Well, yeah, look, y'all heard Chrissy. Like that.
But you wouldn't be. When I first bought into the Gazette, it was because I wanted to work with you. And I also believed that we could make it something really special, and I still believe that.
Dude, how much money did they leave?
To give up on us.
And we don't want anything to change. You'd both still be co-editors, and if you ever wanted to buy back your half, that door is always open.
Please let us do this for you.
Dude, that's huge.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. I just love you guys.
See, this does call for celebration. Dinner's on me. I'm not taking no for an answer.
Dude, that's huge. I mean, it's moments like that where you love Clark and Lois.
To the best of friends.
Friendship.
To
What the hell?
Burgundy.
Candace's dad? What about it?
Oh no.
Dan.
He doesn't look right.
There he Kent, my old buddy.
What's he doing here?
Here to cause some trouble.
Tell me something about you. I couldn't wait to come by and chat about it.
He knows who I am.
No, dude. Candace told him?
You always want to step outside, don't you? Where no one got this time. We're gonna do this right here.
Oh no.
After you slammed me against that counter, I wondered, how could some mild-mannered nothing make a fool out of me in front of every... But that was all a lie, because you're not really nothing, are you?
Oh, dude, this is so bad.
Guess it's not enough to lie to the whole world. Now you got your friends lying for you, too.
That's enough. I think everyone in here would like to eat in peace without your lunatic ramblings.
Oh, damn, Lois.
Covering for your husband's alien ass for the past 20 years.
Do not speak to my wife like that.
Then admit it. Oh, you chased me out of town. I've been living out of my damn car.
I'm surprised they brought him back.
Making regular people like me feel small.
All right, buddy, that's enough. I think you need to leave.
Don't you come any closer.
Crap, get back here.
Holy moly.
I'm leaving. Until everyone here knows the truth. Even if I have to prove it myself. Worry about, though, is their Superman. Being bulletproof and all.
Dude, this is so stressful.
Look like an idiot.
You don't want to do this.
Quit lying!
Emmett, please.
Is the secret gonna go? Oh, he really shot. And in this moment, he had a decision to make. Holy moly, dude. He said, I can't hide this secret forever. It's time. It's time. The glasses are coming off. Holy moly. This show has perfectly nailed the identity of Superman. And so many people will never know what this show has done. The perfect depiction of the hero. Oh, he's actually doing it. Holy hell, dude. Well, the secret's out. It's crazy he had time to take off all his clothes too. Like, he fully suited up.
He was right. It is you.
Damn, dude. Knowing what Superman had to sacrifice all these years, this is probably one of the biggest moments of the show.
So who told Mr. Burgundy?
You having second thoughts?
No. Just, on camera.
I'm really proud of you for doing this.
Dude, this is huge.
You've fought aliens, stopped worlds.
Dude, it's hard to believe that there's still 3 episodes left. Like, this genuinely feels like it could have been the series finale.
Oh. Hey, hi, I'm Clark. Hi. Hi. Thanks again for the fuzzy flannel. How you doing? Hi.
Dude, they look starstruck.
How you feeling?
Ready.
Because I'm pretty sure the whole world.
All right, everybody, quiet on set. 4, 3, 2.
Holy moly, dude. I mean, this is how he beats Luthor, though, you know?
Ever since his first heroic save nearly 20 years ago, the entire world has been asking the question, man. And today we finally have our answer. I'm Janet Olsen, coming to you live from
Janet Olsen.
He's been living among us all along and is now ready to.
My name is Clark Kent, and yes, Superman.
Full disclosure, I've known you as Clark, the Daily Planet. The greatest
That's a huge moment.
in front of me, and I never had a clue. How is that possible?
It took a lot of work to keep that secret, and you'd be surprised what a pair of glasses will do.
Those glasses are pretty powerful.
When I was starting out as Superman in Metropolis, being a hero was easy. And in Smallville, I was just Clark Kent. But then I died.
Yeah, we all saw that.
Thought they saw something. I tried to change their minds, but people doubt themselves, and that felt wrong.
I feel like Tim, yo, that kid sucks.
But despite all of that, keeping the secret, it's all I've ever known.
Putting yourself out there to the world, how does that make you feel?
Nervous, but also excited. Every day of my life, I've had to hide a huge part of who I really am. And now I won't have to do that.
What do you most want people to know about?
That I'm just a regular guy.
Dude.
Anything but regular.
Okay, fair. But, beyond the powers, I'm a husband. I'm a father to 2 amazing sons. And I made a lot of mistakes and struggled to...
Dude, this is so beautiful.
But really, I'm just like anyone else out there. Loves their family and wants to be better for them.
I think we can all relate. Let's back up. Who were your parents?
It's like, that's...
Clear. Great work, everybody.
I mean, that's kind of confidential, but I'm sure he talked about his like Earth parents, Martha, John,
Better than great. You crushed it.
Take this. Was there anything I missed?
Actually, yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Morning, Mr. Kent.
Hey, Denise.
Back here, CK.
Oh, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy. Thanks for coming.
Exactly, give me a choice. You know how she is.
Yeah.
Oh, is that his sister?
Hey, I just want to say I'm really sorry.
It's fine, I get it. I missed you too, pal.
Dude, they brought Jimmy Olsen in this thing. That's actually huge.
But first, being the Bun King? Oh, yeah. That was genius.
You think so?
For sure. The way you bunted with the tip of the bat.
Too much, but
Holy moly, guys. I'm like actually shaking right now. That was one of the best episodes. And, listen, coming off the heels of what we saw in episode 6 and that epic confrontation between Lex and Luthor, I almost fully was convinced that this episode was really just going to be, the aftermath, the fallout of that. Like, what is Lex planning? All this kind of stuff. Like, the family's on edge. Maybe he sends a new enemy. Maybe he shows up again in that suit that they teased at the end of the episode. But this episode took a completely different turn, becoming one of the most vulnerable episodes in the entire series. It didn't emphasize heavy use of abilities or powers. It wasn't Superman saving the day. It was an episode 100% centered around Clark Kent, his identity, the burden that he's had to bear being a superhero, which is something that we often don't see. It's not really talked about as much, but him being Superman has been such a burden his entire life. And this is something that we've had teased over the course of the final season. After he, you know, his body was dropped off by Doomsday in episode 2, we kind of see this moment happen, and a lot of people see it. And I knew that at some point in the season they were going to touch on that and people were going to know. And there was a part of me that had a feeling that they were kind of steering us in the direction of, you know, him kind of revealing himself to the world and no longer keeping it a secret. I mean, he has 2 sons that have powers now. They were going to have to keep this a secret. And so it all felt like, I always, you know, for me, I felt like this was going to be something that was a series finale thing. Like they were finally going to come out as a family and say, hey, you know, I have powers, my sons have powers. But this episode really, it focused on Clark and his journey and his role as a hero and all the stuff that has come with that. And I love the flashbacks that they did throughout this episode, highlighting the moments where he really had to sacrifice personal relationships for the sake of this secret. And it's something that it's been his entire life. It's his entire identity. All he's ever known is, you know, wanting to be normal, but also having the weight on the world of the world on his shoulders, you know, in this responsibility to be a hero and to save the day. And that's something that I think often gets overlooked as we think about the role of Superman. Like he's someone that really has had to sacrifice. And in many ways, this is what I love so much about Smallville. Smallville really heavily, you know, the decision of Clark to tell people, to tell Lana, to tell Chloe, these were big moments. And it's back in a time where like revealing your secret as a hero was a monumental decision, and it was a monumental moment in a show. And so, you know, it's something that, you know, I've always loved so much about the story of Superman, and whether I was watching Smallville or Superman and Lois, is, you know, just really understanding the duality of that and the sacrifice that has come with him, you know, choosing to be a hero. And I've loved so much this show for you know, highlighting all those different aspects and variables about Superman, the role of a father, of a son, of a husband, and the responsibility that he's felt like he's had on his shoulders, and the weight that must have put on him to do all of that. This episode highlighted all of that and so much more, and easily from start to finish was an absolute masterpiece in storytelling, and just reminded me once again why I fell in love with this show in the first place. It truly is a special show, not just as a Superman tale, although it is one of, you know, I think if they end the show in a way that I think is, you know, I think that they are going to end it, I think this could potentially be one of the best superhero tellings of a character I've ever seen. And I'm so excited that I've gotten to watch it and share this experience with you guys as it's happening right now, because yeah, this was easily a 10 out of 10 episode, absolute masterpiece. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me throughout this series so far. I mean, we have 3 episodes left, and I assume that they're going to be pretty action packed. Obviously Luther's planning something. They'll probably reveal his big plan in episode 8, and there will be a confrontation, hopefully episode 9 and 10, but you know, we'll see how all that plays out. Overall, guys, this has been this was an incredible episode, one that I definitely cannot say enough good things about. I mean, there was so much good in this episode, and yeah, I can't wait to see how the rest of the series wraps up. But if you guys did enjoy this episode and you want to see more, drop a like on this video, as it greatly supports the channel. Subscribe if you're new here and you enjoy sharing experiences together as much as I do, and comment down below what was your favorite part about this episode. And if you're wanting to see the full uncut version, I will have it listed, a link to my Patreon down below. You can check it out, become a member over there, and you'll be able to see the full uncut version. I would love to share this episode specifically with all of you. That's all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.